All right, so I just finished the first video, the long one, kind of an introductory deal, and I remembered that, or realized I left out a part of what I was talking about. Guys, I get to rambling on and on and on and on, and I'll forget kind of some of the bigger stuff I wanted to touch on. I need to start making me a list or something. But whenever I was talking about the channel expansion on the data acquisition there, I think I got started on this, and you know, I had a 4-channel or 5-channel rig. Would get data from the 4 corners, 4 shocks, wheel shocks, and then would get data from the 5th coil, so a 5-channel system there. I had to get a 4-channel expansion because I had to have a couple channels to run this homemade spring smasher that I'm going to build. But then the part I left out is the extra channels that I've got now. That opens up some possibilities as far as data and testing and capabilities. So for example, one potential capability, we can use this for like driver training or driver improvement. And one way we could do that, so like if you're friends with a pretty good driver, somebody that you're able to say, well, he's probably a little better wheel hand than I am. What we can do is we can go test, and I don't have these sensors currently, but I either probably eventually will get them, or if I have a customer that's looking to test this stuff, I can go ahead and get them. But we can get steering wheel sensors, and we can get throttle pedal sensors. So one potential scenario, we could use these extra channels on my data. Say we go test, and you go out here and make 3 laps, and your best lap's a 15.0, right? All right, so then we get the driver or whoever's the better driver there to hop in the car, and then him go out and make however many laps, and say his best lap's a 14.5 or whatever. The data has got GPS that maps the track. All right, you can overlay the different laps on the track map. So what I can do is I can take a map of the track that we're at, and I can overlay your lap, where you were at in the corner, where you were at in the straightaway, the time of the lap and so forth. And we can overlay also the fastest lap of the other guy, and we can see what line, where his line was different on the racetrack. But then where the extra channels come in from the data, we can look at throttle pedal sensor, we can look at the throttle pedal location, and we can look at the steering wheel input, the steering wheel location. So we can dial it back and find, all right, corner entry at this exact spot, the guy with the 14.5, his steering wheel was here and his throttle pedal was here, and we can look and see where that is different on the guy that turned the 15.0 lap. So there's some really neat things that we can do, and now that I've got these extra channels, like I said, that just kind of opened the door for a lot of additional testing, a lot of additional data that we can gather, and just a lot of different ways that we can use this stuff that I got to try to help you get better. Like that's my goal, is to take this stuff and work with you and your car and try to bring some value to where you get better and your car gets better. Because if I can do that, then obviously I'm going to start building some customers and hopefully make enough money to pay for this stuff one of these days. So like my goal is to make you better. So if you know of a way that we can utilize this stuff that I got, I'm all ears. I'm here to help you. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to try to improve you and your car and your performance. So if there's a way I can do that, shoot me a message, get in touch with me, and we'll go from there. Thanks. Have a good night.